Hey, hi, everyone. I'm Eric Valier. I'm the chairman for the Fire Department Safety Officers Association and been a part of the organization since 2013. I've been in the fire service about 34 years and currently as an assistant fire chief in Scottsdale Fire. You can see on the picture that I have name not available, but it is available. I'm just not very good with the Google settings, usually using Zoom and Teams. But I am here teamed up with Dave Piccone because he's Italian, and I say Piccone and they say Piccone. But he's retired from San Diego Fire, a chief officer that's been in health and wellness for many years, established an amazing program over there, and actually brought it to fruition with some behavioral health docs, and with them and their help, kind of brought their process into a white paper. Dave and I got connected years ago when he got the Safety Officer of the Year from FDSOA, which is an awesome thing. That was in like 2020, which, geez, man, COVID years go by fast, or stand still, depending on what you're dealing with in your life. But I wanted to, invite everybody to the 2026 FDSOA Health, Safety, and Apparatus Conference. That's going to be in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. Weather's going to be slotted so great. It's in January of 26 at the DoubleTree. That's getting all remodeled. And we're here today to give you a quick blast on an opportunity to come to a pre-con. It's called Breaking Barriers in Workers' Comp and Wellness, which I know is a challenge personally for me in my position. Working through workers' comp issues with firefighters can be a challenge. And I know there's a relationship and a program thing that needs to happen for organizations to be successful. And I'll turn it over to Dave to kind of introduce himself and then dive into really what you're going to get if you attend this breakout session that's happening January 13th, 8 a.m. start in beautiful Arizona, full packed 8-hour day. Walk us through, Dave. Tell us just a little bit about yourself. I'm sure you have a ton more than I talked about, and then really dive into the program that you guys are going to deliver and who's delivering it with you.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, gosh, we've known each other for a long time, done a few presentations over there at the conferences at different points with different people. And gosh, and thanks, San Diego Fire Rescue, we developed a really comprehensive program. And in San Diego, just to get down to the nuts and bolts, our claims get accepted. And we have a relationship with our risk managers and our work comp where we're able to get somebody on a PTSD claim admitted like within 2 hours. Literally, it's all pre-assigned to different providers, and our cancer claims. And all this didn't happen just overnight. There were a lot of conversations, tough conversations, and we developed this relationship with them. But in addition, we had a good program established. So we have a physical wellness program that's full WFI with a full 14,000-foot injury rehabilitation prevention center with the equipment from AFG and our behavioral wellness, our cancer prevention. So what that did was it allowed us to also partner with risk management to really make a comprehensive go at this. So what we've been asked to do by yourself and with the white paper is departments want to get this. Firefighters would like to get healthy. Firefighters don't want to be injured. Firefighters want to get back to work. Well, coincidentally, risk management actually wants us to get back to work too. And but we're coming at it from different angles. So what the intent of the course is that we're not only going to teach you from the ground up how to build your own program, but also how to work with risk managers, how to get the relationships developed. And in 8 hours, it's going to be pretty jam-packed and you're going to get a lot of information. But what's really cool about this is that with the same course, you're going to get a 30, 90, 120-day plan assigned to it. With that same plan, there's going to be 4 video and webinar modules that are going to follow up for continuing education. But the intent is we're here to hold your hand. We want to take you through the process. You're going to get template policies for your department. You're going to get stuff for work comp and how to deal with them. But when you get to those points where you need to meet with risk managers, professionals in work comp are going to come on the call with you to talk with your risk manager because they speak the same language. So it's real important for you to get the whole picture here. But man, I'm really excited. We got doctors that do it, analytics, full professors that just teach us stuff and deal with it every day, clinical for the PTSD for First Responder Institute, the training and development for different types of programs. But the doctors that are going to be assisting with this thing are well versed in not only work comp, but firefighter injuries, firefighter PTSD, and then to frame it all together, it's the biopsychosocial transdisciplinary community approach. That's a tongue twister.
That's a tongue twister for sure.
So you're going to find out exactly what that is. And then just to kind of let you know, this has been something FDSOA specifically requested. They were early stakeholders to the white paper that Eric talked about. But since then, just so you can kind of get a feel for it, I'm going to just kind of read here real quick. But Public Safety Peer Support Association, they're stakeholders on the white paper. The Ontario Professional Firefighters Union, they're on here. The California State Firefighters Association, Fire Service Psychology Association. So clinicians from across the nation, Crackle Magazine, all these have become stakeholders on this white paper that's going to be published soon. But you're going to get the first course that offers this to teach you how to do it from the ground up. I mean, we're real excited about it. It's going to be a pretty cool thing. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah. So thanks, Dave. You know, it's super important that we talk about this really quick because, you know, being a part of the FDSOA and leading the team in that organization and really identifying what the fire service needs. And so we look at a lot of things, obviously line of duty deaths on the fire ground, all those things. I think everybody knows what we do from incident safety to health and safety, but we want to focus on some of those other things. You know, we have accident investigation classes and programs. I want to deliver skill sets and training that will make you successful in any position in the safety realm, safety and health realm. And, you know, when you talk about workers' comp, it's tied to behavioral health, right? And we talk about the three big killers of firefighters. It's cardiac, cancer, and behavioral health, suicides. And
Right.
This is a serious matter in the fire service. And, you know, I get excited about things like this because this is an opportunity for the fire service to engage in something that is truly a foreign language sometimes.
Right.
And let's be honest, we get into the business to be in operations, right? You get into a chief officer role or even a day captain role, and you're put into a program management setting, and you got to start figuring out how to speak this language. And, you know, it's always important to build relationships. Dave's going to talk about how you build those relationships. I've got an amazing relationship with my city risk person on a first name basis, on speed dial with them. And that's what you need to have happen. And getting and fortifying a program from start to finish and walking through some of the struggles with workers' comp. And believe me, if you haven't dealt with it, there are some potential struggles if you don't get ahead of these things. And it's something you're going to learn every day, something different, how to navigate. What I'm excited about this program is giving you a tool set up front to really analyze and evaluate what you need to do, kind of where you're at, and what the program can help you to do. So I'm super excited, Dave. Thank you for doing that, man. I'm super excited about the kickoff. Anything you want to finish up here, man?
No, gosh, just thanks. I'm real excited to get everybody out to the class. But I think one last thing would be that it's for small departments, large departments, at any level of your organization, whether you have a program, don't have a program, it's going to be helpful for everybody.
That's awesome. So FDSOA.org is our website. There's a link right on the front page to get to registration. We've got a great lineup on the program this year coming up, and just super excited to see everybody there. Thanks, Dave.
All right. Thanks. See you guys.